The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome, folks, to John O'Quinn Field in Houston, home field of the Houston Cougars. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So Houston's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done. Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Looking to pass. It's Reed. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
And here comes the punter onto the field. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Boise State Broncos offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great job of playing assignment football here against the option by this defense. Every aspect of that play was taken away. The quarterback got into desperation mode and loses yards. Now they're behind the sticks.
Looking for some space. It's Riley. Nowhere to run up the middle. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the Broncos will have to kick this away. On a punt now for the first time today. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks into the clear. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down and 10 now. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Bringing pressure. The receiver grabs it. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Houston, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver are perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Boise St offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the touchdown, Houston. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the running play stopped on 1st down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Grab down the middle. It's Wagner. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Looking downfield. It's St. Clair. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Pump over the middle. It's Riley. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back into the throw for the 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Looks like he's going to run it. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the 1st down himself. The Broncos offense is on the move now.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, and picking up the 1st down.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Important second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Using his legs here. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line, it's Riley. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Becoming a long drive. The 9th play coming up.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Caught by the receiver. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Broncos come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Wagner. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Young.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. Punt team ready to boot it away.
Number 91 on to kick it away.
We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Well, Kirk, Houston has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. He pulls in the catch. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Here he goes. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, and now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Grab near the sticks. It's Wagner. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. The Broncos line up with a 1st and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Boise State. Man, he hung in there a long time, stands and delivers a touchdown strike.
Yeah, he showed incredible toughness there in the pocket by letting the defender come right into him, not affect the throw, and he gets rewarded with a score. That's how to lead in offense by example.
Now the important point after attempt. Extra point is good. They draw within 4 at 14-10. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, help them just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now they call a run. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the side, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much they would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The shotgun handoff here. 1st down, looking for more now. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a 1st down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They're going to run it here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. And they will trot out the field goal team here. He knocks it through with confidence.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Direct snap to the back. Fighting off the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. The clock is still running. Not in a hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Oh, escapes the tackle. Looking to make a big play downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
The sack moves him into extreme field goal range here. Got to do something now on 2nd and long. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Broncos will line up to boot it away. When he comes for his second punt of the game. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here's the handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Boise St offense is back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with a pass game. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The Broncos will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And the Broncos are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid.
Touchdown, Broncos. Strong game by this quarterback. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Back to pass. It's Russell. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Pass complete. It's second down now. quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And they'll use the ground game here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Has the first, still on the move. He's in the clear. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The Broncos will have to kick it away. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together. The drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. A deep shot to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Looking to scramble. Looking to scramble now. Breaking free at the 35. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that run play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the...
Breaks into the clear. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. It's a shotgun run call. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. A crucial red zone play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
Looking right, this one caught. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looking to set up a screen pass here. Touchdown, Houston, to put them on top now. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And the Boise St offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And this time, it's complete. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
This should be the last play of the quarter. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Throws a stiff arm. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. Well, Kirk, Houston has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Vaughn. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Grabbed by the receiver.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. And the quarterback dropping back. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the Broncos look to keep this drive moving.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the run here. Lets it go. Accurate throw. Catch made near the sideline. He does get the foot down. The Broncos will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He stays alive. On the move now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
He makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. Handoff to the single back. Stop right there at the line. No gain. 2nd down and goal.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Boise State. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And their first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Russell. Throws it to the right. What a catch! Here he goes. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll tackle him at the 27.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Grab behind the line. It's Vaughn. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Caught behind the line. It's Riley. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That completion makes it second and medium. And he'll set up to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Man, how do you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. And the Broncos will send the punt team onto the field. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's reeled in. It's Young. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion sets up a second down play. Wants to throw it. Throws to the tight end. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Pounding away with the run game. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Well, I think you go with the safe call here with the out route. Quarterback's comfortable with that. I would have loved to see the receiver take that route a little bit deeper. Now it's 4th and short because he didn't take that route upfield.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. They're going to run it. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. He'll throw it now. Grab down the middle. It's Vaughn. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. Breaks into the clear. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? To the air. It's St. Clair. The receiver makes the grab. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. And a timeout on the field. We'll talk some strategy. A crucial moment here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the left side. And now the defense able to bring him down.
I mean, why not, Chris? Keep going to him. This receiver has been giving this defense fits all game long, and that time, it's another huge game. If they can't stop him, just keep throwing it to him.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Hunt over the middle. It's Vaughn. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on 1st down now. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. This offense cannot be stopped.
What a touchdown here to pull them within 1 with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for 2 to try to take the lead.
And now the critical extra point attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Dropping back. It's Russell. He escapes the pocket. He gets loose. Low for the first, but still going. The tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a 1st down. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. It brings up a 2nd down and 7. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win. It's good. His playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.